Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has hit out at the BJP's political rivals, the Congress and the opposition bloc, for what he says are selective silence on attacks on Hindus and other minorities in Bangladesh. He's called them pseudo-liberals. He's blamed it on vote bank politics of the Congress and the opposition bloc. The Chief Minister of UP was speaking on the horrors of partition and insisted what happened during partition was being repeated in Bangladesh and Pakistan with the systematic targeting of minorities.
उस समय 10 लाख हिंदू एक साथ काटे गए थे, हिंदू सिख सभी थे, एक साथ काटे गए थे। उसी प्रकार की त्रासदी का दृश्य आज भी हम सबके सामने है।
Strong words from Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath recounting horrors of partition. 10 lakh Hindus and Sikhs were massacred during partition that Yogi Adityanath blamed on vested political interest that sacrificed 1 million lives at the altar of political gains.
एन केन प्रकारेण सत्ता प्राप्त होनी चाहिए, इसके लिए चाहे देश को ही दांव पे क्यों न लगाना पड़े, और यही तो हुआ। यही 1947 में भी हुआ और 1947 के बाद भी लगातार यही हो रहा है। जब भी इन लोगों के हाथों में सत्ता आई, इन्होंने देश की कीमत पर राजनीति की।
Yogi Adityanath compared the targeting of Hindus in Bangladesh today to a repeat of the horrors of partition, blaming the same mindset for the killing of Hindus, Buddhists and other minorities, and the targeting of their temples, homes and businesses. He insisted division of the country on religious lines was alien to the ethos and culture of the region, and Pakistan would either merge with India or fail to exist as an entity.
वही तो पूर्वी पाकिस्तान कहा जाने वाला आज का बांग्लादेश में वही तो हो रहा है। उस समय 10 लाख हिंदू एक साथ काटे गए थे, हिंदू सिख सभी थे, एक साथ काटे गए थे। और आज भी वही आगजनी, वही तोड़फोड़, वही लूटपाट, बहन और बेटियों के साथ वही अत्याचार, उसी प्रकार की त्रासदी का दृश्य आज भी हम सबके सामने है।
Speaking in Lucknow on the eve of the Independence Day, the Chief Minister blamed vested political interest and vote bank politics behind the silence of political parties and some intellectuals, even today, at the atrocities against minorities, both in Bangladesh and in Pakistan.
1.5 करोड़ हिंदू किस तरीके से बांग्लादेश के अंदर आज चिल्ला चिल्ला करके अपने आप को, अपनी अस्मिता को बचाने के लिए गुहार लगा रहे हैं, और दुनिया के मुंह सिले हुए हैं। भारत के अंदर भी इनके मुंह सिले में एक भी शब्द इनका नहीं निकल रहा है, क्योंकि उनको भय है कि अगर इन निरीह कमजोर लोगों के पक्ष में इन्होंने आवाज निकाली तो इनका वोट बैंक खिसक जाएगा।
He warned of a repeat of the horrors if lessons are not learned from mistakes of the past. He blamed the opposition India Alliance bloc in general and the Congress in particular for the rise of radical Islamist terror from partition to the current situation in Bangladesh. Bureau Report, India Today.
Well, the situation has calmed down a little bit, but continues to remain grim in Bangladesh. And India Today, remember, is the only channel on ground giving you uncensored updates from our neighboring country. Not like the Western press, which is giving you a selective look at what is happening. It's denying attacks on minorities in Bangladesh, making it look like this uprising and this toppling of a democratically elected government is some kind of democratic process. Watch these exclusive reports by the only reporter reporting everything that he's seeing in Dhaka and beyond. Ashutosh Mishra.
There is no end to the protest on the streets in the capital Dhaka, demanding safety and justice for the Hindus after the atrocities triggered from 5th of August across the country. In Dhaka, right outside the residence of Mohammad Yunus, the chief advisor of the interim government, the protest by the Hindu community breaks out right outside his residence, which is heavily being guarded by the armored vehicles of Bangladesh Army and a huge deployment of armed forces. This is the residence of Dr. Yunus, the official guest house where he holds the cabinet meeting, and a crucial meeting. Today he met the delegation of the Hindu community, and right outside the residence of protest breaks out by the Sanatan Adhikar Manch. These are the people raising the slogans of "We are Bengali," ensure safety of Hindus. Interestingly, at this protest, the banners and the posters that they are carrying out has also the picture of Ayodhya's Ram Mandir in this protest. And the government, while assures the Hindus and minorities will be protected, here seems the assurance is not going to be enough until the actions are being taken. Right outside the Chief Advisor's residence in Dhaka, this is Ashutosh Mishra for India Today. After midnight, with the baton, danda, lathis, the self-defense force of Bangladesh in different localities, armed with lathis and danda, take charge on the street to protect their territory, their areas. Every vehicle that passes through either frisked, searched, and unknown people are asked about their identities. Any suspicious activities could face a harsh reaction from these young volunteers of Bangladesh. Because of the attacks on the minorities, there is another fear that perhaps it could escalate, and now the self-defense force has been prepared almost in every areas with these kind of dandas and the whistle. So vehicles and the strangers, those who pass through, are always checked about their identities. This is what has changed in Bangladesh.